All right, so Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman, directed by Angela Robinson, who is a Black and LGBTQ plus director. Uh, I have to say it's no surprise as to why this didn't get more attention. Um, it does deal a lot with kinks and sex and polyamory and if it's not accepted in the movie, it is absolutely not accepted in our life. And yes, we've become slightly more accepting of it, but nowhere near where it needs to be. I did really enjoy some of the visuals, the scenery, and some of the early parts where they're by the beach or they're on the field. It almost feels like these, almost like Victorian era paintings, and I really enjoyed that. And then, of course, the use of lighting as being backlighting, all of from behind, and the unveiling of the Wonder Woman costume. I will say, I looked it up. This is apparently Angela Robinson's interpretation of the events. Angela talked to someone who was close to the family, and this is what she interpreted it as. Apparently, members of the family have said that is not correct. But who's to say? That's it's a very interesting take on it. I think it's very brave to kind of make not leaps, but to state the interpretation and to have the interpretation be, it's not, oh, guess what, Hitler was gay. It was, hey, Wonder Woman was created out of a three-way love triangle that dealt heavily with BDSM. That's not something that I think is very common. And I'm really glad that we were able to see this in Hollywood. Filmed in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So I have no idea. I'm literally reading the credits. I am from Massachusetts. I don't know how I did not hear about this. How, I'm not super into comic books and superheroes and all that stuff. But still, I don't know. It's just something that I don't think I've ever thought of. So I need to give it a rating. I am going to give it 4 stars. Maybe the director's interpretation is not true. But then again, in Hollywood, we so very rarely get a perfectly honest, a perfectly true biography. I think it really shows how much one can get out of a film. And yes, it's rated R, but there was a lot of good things about it. And so I'm going to give it a 4-star rating. There were some moments that weren't quite cohesive, and, it kind of takes a while to build up. But overall, 4 stars. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and all that jazz. Want more? Check out chrismoviereviews.com. Follow me on Instagram and Reddit. Sign up for the newsletter and submit a user comment for me to read. And don't forget to like and subscribe.